this year. We just want to come in, and we're just trying to get better every day. I know us as a defense, we're coming in, we've been focusing a lot on the corrections that we have to do. This past year we saw where we have things that we know we messed up on, different types of missed assignments, but we've been locking in on those and really just making sure that we're doing everything we need to do in order to reach our goal, which is winning the East.
The success you had last year, does that give you confidence that you can reach the goals this year?
Yes, sir. We feel that we can reach our goals, but we know last year there was things left short, but we've turned that page now. We're on to the next, and we're on to this year, and we're ready to show everything that we can accomplish.
Omari, what does it mean to you to be here with your teammates representing Tennessee at SEC Media Days?
Oh, it means a lot. I'm very blessed and thankful to be in this situation, to be here with my teammates, to represent the guys back at the school. So it's good. I'm glad I'm in this position. I'm happy for it.
You'll also be back in Nashville to open up the season in Nissan Stadium. How excited are you for that opener?
I'm very excited. You know, Nashville is not too far from home, not too far from Memphis. So I'm very excited to be back. I think it'll be a good environment, real good. I feel like it'll be a hostile environment. So I'm kind of happy.
Omari, you talked about turning the page, but when you go back to last year, I mean, people remember the South Carolina game, but how y'all responded? I mean, shutting out Vanderbilt and especially just holding Clemson to what you did. How much momentum as a defense can you take from those last couple of games?
I feel like we can go into using those games a lot. We have something that we really believe in. If something bad happens, we can't let that game beat us twice. So we knew going into that Vanderbilt week that we needed to be able to just drop what happened and continue to play in. I feel like it just carried over into the Orange Bowl as well, and we're looking forward to carry over into fall camp, into the season, and just continue to show how we've improved and how we just want to keep getting better.
Omari, you players and coaches talk a lot about in this program the culture that has been built, and you've kind of seen it maintained over the course of this offseason with a new team, new leaders, things like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's really been maintained. You know, it's something that we really pride ourselves on, just being able to be a true family, a true brotherhood. We want to make it where if a random person walked into our facility, they would know that, like, we're a family and we're connected here. So that's something we really pride ourselves on, whether it's on the field, off the field. We spend a lot of time with each other on the field, but we also spend time with each other off the field. So it's just good for us to be able to grow like that. I feel like all that spending time with each other carries over onto the field as well.
What's the work part of the culture too? It seems like you guys are kind of business-like, no nonsense. Is that how you would describe it?
Yeah, it's business, but we have a good time as well. While working out, we compete against each other just to create fun. Why? Because we believe in having fun while we work, but at the same time, we understand when we're in between those lines, it's time to get to business. So that's what we believe in, work, but believe in having fun at the same time.
Omari, what happened at South Carolina last year, and how do you prevent that from happening again?
I feel that we just we didn't focus in as much as we really needed to. We didn't really have the lock-in piece that I feel like we had for all the other games that we approached. We got complacent, and that's something that we really focus on now, is not being complacent. And because you can't get complacent with no matter what's going on. So we always focus on not being complacent. Our coaches put us in difficult situations in order to make us uncomfortable, because he wants us to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So it's good that we have those coaches to push us and players pushing each other so that we can continue to get better, so we can make it a player-led team.
Do you think Jeremy Banks' absence had anything to do with it?
I necessarily don't really know too much about all that, but I just think, you know, of course, Jeremy helped us a lot throughout the season. He was a good player for us, and we missed him that game, yeah, but we continue to just battle and do what we do as a team, and we came back and we finished the season off well.
Omari, how's this defensive line? It seems like since you've been there have been veterans every year up front, which helps. But how would you compare this line maybe to the past two? How is it different?
I think this year our defensive line is one of the closest that we've been. You know, we've been pushing each other. There's a lot of guys that's in my class that's older guys, that's upperclassmen now. So it's good for us to be able to, you know, go into that leadership role as upperclassmen, but still have those younger guys coming in who want to learn, who want to get better. And those guys just understanding that Coach G, the type of coach he is, he's going to push you. He's going to push you to be great, but he's going to love you even harder off the field because he wants us to be great men. So that's good. We all just pride ourselves on being happy, like, and enjoying what we do, not looking at it as a burden. That's something that I know I tell myself every day, don't make today a burden. So I'll just carry that over to my teammates and to the D-line, and that's what we do.
Omari, all three of you guys have come in here saying that the goal is to win the East. Do you think that division is wide open?
Yes, sir. I feel like We don't look past anyone. We don't, you know, but I think we have really done a good job in showing that we belong. And I think that we are going to continue to show that we belong and to continue to grow as players. And but that is our goal as a team. We want to win the East.
I gotta ask then as a follow-up, you have the two-time defending national champions in that division. Are they the hurdle that you need to clear in order to get there?
I mean, we aren't there yet, so we're just ready for this opening game in Nashville against Virginia. So when we get to it, we'll attack that task. But I feel like we're a pretty good team, and I feel like that we're going to win the East. I hope so.
Omari, when we were in Miami at the Orange Bowl, you talked about some of your homeboys doubting why in the world go to Tennessee, they'll never do anything. What would they say about you representing Tennessee at media days?
It was cool. You know, I was actually texting them over there while I was just sitting, just saying they're proud of me, they're happy for me, they're doing their thing at different colleges as well. But I always mess with them because when I first decided to come to Tennessee, they was like, "Why would you choose to go there? Like, y'all not good." But I just tell them to trust the process, you know. And I told them, I was like, by my junior year, we'll be good.
Were you busy sending them text messages after the Orange Bowl?
Oh yeah, definitely. We got out of there. It was late when we got out of there, but I definitely was telling them, like, I told y'all we're gonna be good. But we want, you know, I told them we can't get complacent. We got more that we want. So.
Coach Heupel talked about the Zoom you guys had last week when there was no bowl ban. For you, a senior, what would have that meant for you? Would that have been tough to kind of stomach as that come down right before the season like this?
Yeah, it would have been tough, but I'm glad the way everything was handled, the way our administration fought for everybody who was still there, and decided to just be able to attack that, and we get no bowl ban. But we're just very happy with the outcome of things that happened, and it put a light on our season. But and when Coach Hype talked to us, he told us how happy he was and just how much we've grown and how much he just wants to continue to grow as a program, as a team.
How tough would that have been to know that you guys talk about winning the East, compete for championships? Talked about that since the day you got here. How tough would it have been to not really have that out there?
Yeah,
In the case?
I'm sure it would have been tough, but we don't have to deal with it, so I'm happy.
Omari, the ice. Is it all real diamonds? What's the
real.
story? What's the story behind the getup?
All real. So you know, it's just, you know, I got a little chain. So, and then I got the wave because I feel like Tennessee the wave. So it's different. I try to be different than others.
Would you consider yourself the best dressed of you, Joe, and Jacob there?
Oh no, I feel like we all put it on. So, yeah, I feel like we all put it on. We all got different styles, but we all look presentable. And it was funny when we was coming over here. We all was like, I feel like I'm a president or something. You know? So it's just cool, but we all look good.
Did you have to consult somebody about what you're wearing?
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people about what I'm wearing. My inner circle, yeah.
Anything else, Omari?
Thanks, so.
Great, thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.